Hey, let's see. Am I start? Yeah, I started now. So I was actually going to set up to do a video today about the stuff I was listing, and I don't know why, but for some reason it just occurred to me that it's Friday. I thought it was Thursday for some reason, and I'm here with all my stuff that I sell in my vintage online store, and I have to get it all out before I have to get the stuff that sold out before the end of the day, before the weekend, because I ship on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then on the weekend, I can't ship because the post office is closed. So I have to rush to get these things that were ordered yesterday out and wrap them. So I still wanted to do a live video, but this time it's going to be me looking through my collection over here. So let's go along and find out some of the things I got. One of them is, sorry, I'm looking at my listing right now, is a 1968 Zorro Walt Disney comic book. Now, I know I keep my comic books over in this section, and I must have listed it recently because it's right on top. So I have this Walt Disney Zorro comic book. These are interesting because they were live action, but they have, the comics are illustrated. They kind of remind me of like those Sir Lancelot Sunday comic sort of strips, but that's the Walt Disney one. And that's for Zorro. Okay, good. Found that one. What else do I have? Next, I have a golden book. So, golden book from 1971 called Sam the Firehouse Cat. Now, golden books, which I keep right here, are a different type of animal because mostly I try to find the books by the binding and I take a picture of those in the listing. But golden books, they're all the same darn binding. They got the golden thing on it. So I have to go through the entire stack that I have, and I have like 3 stacks of them, and look through for the cover till I find it. So right now I'm looking for, what did I say it was? Sam the Firehouse Cat from 1971. And it is not in that stack, so I'll set that there so I don't go through it. Let's try this stack. See this part, it's at least easy to flip through them. But yeah, having the same binding or spine or whatever you want to call it on it is annoying, and there it is. So there you go, Sam the Firehouse Cat. Actually, I remember this book because it is one that kind of looks like it was done in colored pencil. So they colored in. It's just not something you see that often where it looks like somebody was scribbling pencil on it. But cool book. All right, good. Let me make sure that this isn't a double print. Sometimes I get 2 of the same book. So I'm going to check the back cover. Nope, that's the same back cover. Big GB, although this is probably reversing on the camera, so it looks like DG for dog. All right, good. So that's 2 down. What else do I have? Let's take a look at the next one is 1981 board book Animal Sounds, not to be confused with, oh, that's Pet Sounds. I was going to make a Beach Boys reference, but that album is called Pet Sounds. All right, so a board book, I am under the impression it's on this shelf. It's a funny thing about putting these all away. Like, I don't have anything categorized really, but I do have sections where I put stuff. And this, for the most part, is one of my book sections. But there's like a weird sort of mental rhyme or reason that's put into where I set the books when I have them. And one of them being, this will sound weird, but one of them being the way the book feels, tactile wise. And a board book would have a glossy hard cover. And to prove my point, I just found it right there. This is the Animal Sounds book. Is this a Richard Scarry one? No. This is illustrated by Aurelius Battaglia. Not entirely sure who that is, but that's the way the book looks. It's got a big old donkey going hee-haw. on that thing. It's a board book. It's actually one of the more unique board books. And it's a big, long, thin one. So good, found that one. What else am I looking for here? Next is a 1969 book book answers about moon, stars, and planets wonder books. So if I look at the spine on the picture of this one, it is a paperback. I feel like it's going to be in my second section of books, which is over here. I don't know why we keep these books so far apart, why we don't just have two sections next to each other of books. But again, I'm going into the whole feeling that I know it's in this area. I literally just looked at it. There's the spine of it. Oops, got to be careful. It's got a bunch of magazines along with it. Don't want to ruin the magazines. Yes. So, the moon, stars, and planets. This is actually, the cover is a canvas book. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. No worries. But that is, that's a weird book. It kind of feels like a school book. I mean, I'm almost positive it is. Let's take a look. It actually reminds me of kind of a drawing book that I used to have. All right, anyway, I have stuff to do. Got to get these out. I'm still looking for them. I need to ship them. Oh, next is a weird one. So, I don't even know what year it's from, but it's a Batman hoodie with a zippered mask pullover for kids. It's one where I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. And then I realized it's very specific. And then I realized I don't sell clothes. So it was kind of a dumb thing to get. And I've had it quite a while. So much so that it's over here in a different part of my house. This is the we tried to sell clothes for 5 minutes section. And it is like right here. I found a Hey Arnold shirt. Had it forever. Just random. And I think it's like a XXX. And although I do have a bunch of socks. A bunch of vintage socks. If you look at that. So Nintendo themed and Hanna-Barbera themed. Here we go. All right. So a zipped hoodie pull-up. It's the Batman outfit. And it's got a mask and a cape for it. I'm assuming it's just going because it's Halloween. Because it's actually, I tried it on, even though it's an XL Kids. I was able to fit the thing on my head. It's very uncomfortable. But again, that might just be me. All right, let's see. So that's that. That's one of the, I love it when I sell one of those clothes because I'm never going to get one of those again. All right, what next? I have a vintage teen magazine called Unpacked from 1956. All right. Again, I know where this one's going to be. So I usually have stacks of, dropped that, stacks of paperbacks. Here's an idea. Don't hit the wobbly paperback stack. Why is it wobbly? So paperbacks are either stacked or on their side. I'm having a lot of luck today. Usually this takes much longer. So this is the teen magazine compact, and it's got, who's this guy on the front? I'm sure I put it in the title. George Gobel. I recognize him, but I'm not placing what I know him from. Anyway, it's 1956. So this is one of those, it's kind of like a Reader's Digest, but it's for teens. And it's got like pictures of them and stuff, like fan mags. It's like a little mini People magazine. So there's that. So far, having success finding the stuff. Another paperback book. A lot of books this week. I actually do sell a lot of books, but this is almost all books. Yeah. Just one bit of clothing because the last two things I have are books. One of them is a book called The Lost Pony from 1959. And again, I have a theory where this one might be. I think it's over here. And I want to say it's in... right now I'm doing a quick scan for the spine of it. I want to say it's in this stack. Yes. Ha. The Lost Pony. So this one's more of a novel children's illustrated book, but it's got these great illustrations that are highlighted in like a brownish red going throughout it. There we go. I remember this one. But yeah, it's a lot more like a short novel that you would read, but these illustrations are great. Who did the illustrations on this? Robert Doremus. Means nothing to me. So that's The Lost Pony, aka it says on the cover, somebody's pony. Okay. Then, one more thing is a 1996 spooky joke books and riddles and nonsense Halloween themed 99 and a half spooky jokes. That's a weird title. Sorry, I was just randomly reading different parts of it. It's a very long title. 99 and a half from 1996. I'm thinking it's going to be in the same stack of books. No. I think it's going to be over here. Let's go with my gut on this one. I'm saying it's going to be in this section. Yes. Oh, that's so weird, being able to know that stuff. And also being able to look at the spine really helps. Okay, so let's see what a spooky joke, riddles, and nonsense book includes. Let me read one of these riddles. And they're Halloween themed. I'm assuming that's exactly why this is sold, because it's almost Halloween. All right, in a section called Go Get Your Broom. What do you have when you cross a witch with a clown? A brouhaha. No. Where do witches go to have their hair done? Ugly parlors. That doesn't make sense. Did you hear about the witch? Oh, because it was beauty parlors. Never mind. All right. Did you hear about the witch no one was afraid of? She was having a bad scare day. That's just a pun. Why do witches send greeting cards? To show that they scare. And it's got some illustrations. These are awful. I mean, usually I like a good, like, horrible pun, but these are really bad. Did you hear about the zombie who keeps rabbits? It's hair raising. All right, that's enough of that. No, sorry, I got to pack this stuff. So that was all books today, except for the Batman thing. So I have to take these over to my shipping area and start packing them, which is over here in a little pantry in my kitchen. So I got my boxes and all that crap there. But I got to pack these, and I would do it on video, but it's getting close to needing to get to the post office, and I need to rush. So that's all I'm going to do for the live video today. That's all I wanted to do. You can check out more of my videos of things that I sold over on my YouTube channel, and I will see you next time.